Rick Ness has always been one of the most recognizable faces on Discovery's Gold Rush. But in recent seasons, fans have been stunned by one big question. What happened to Rick Ness's face? Ever since his return to the show, viewers have noticed major changes, especially around his nose. And now in 2025, as Season 16 airs, those changes seem even more dramatic than before. And with no clear answers from Rick himself, the mystery just keeps getting deeper. To understand what's going on, we have to look back at what Rick has been through. In 2018, his world was shaken when he lost his mother to cancer. It wasn't just a personal tragedy, it became a turning point in his life. Rick later opened up about how deeply this affected his mental health, admitting he struggled with depression and emotional burnout. This eventually pushed him to step away from Gold Rush after Season 12, so he could focus on getting his life back on track. During this difficult period, Rick revealed something many fans didn't expect. He had turned to drugs as a way to cope. When he returned to Gold Rush in Season 15, fans quickly noticed subtle changes in his appearance, especially in his nose. At first it looked minor, but in Season 16 the difference is impossible to ignore. His facial features appear noticeably altered compared to earlier seasons, and this has sparked a wave of speculation online. Some fans believe Rick may have suffered a serious facial injury while filming. Others think he might have had surgery. And then there are those linking it to his past substance use. But the truth is, there's no confirmed evidence of any injury or cosmetic procedures. Nothing in the show, nothing from the crew, and nothing from Rick himself. Medical experts, however, have explained how long-term drug use, especially drugs like cocaine, can cause real damage to the tissues inside the nose. Over time, this can lead to deterioration of the nasal septum and surrounding structures, which might change how the nose looks from the outside. Rick never directly confirmed this as the cause, but he has acknowledged his past struggles, so fans continue to connect the dots. It's also important to remember the natural changes that happen with age, weight loss, or gain, and stress. Rick has gone through emotional trauma, physical exhaustion, and the non-stop pressure of leading a mining crew. All these factors can shape a person's appearance, especially over several years. But as of today, Rick Ness has not publicly addressed the exact reason for the changes in his face. He hasn't confirmed injuries, he hasn't mentioned surgery, and he hasn't explained whether his past drug use played a role. That silence is what keeps fans talking, wondering, and worrying. For now, everything remains speculation. What we do know is that Rick Ness has survived heartbreak, addiction, depression, and the demanding world of gold mining, and he's still standing. But the question remains, will Rick ever reveal the real story behind his transformation? Only time will tell.